If you haven't seen the video, what is my role in the changing of the text of the Hungarian Mass yet, then watch it please, because I'm going to continue it now. Cardinal Peter Erdő therefore saw my work at the beginning of 2020, handed to his colleagues, and initiated the change of the Hungarian Mass text in order to align it more precisely with the original Latin rubric. The new order of Mass entered into force on May the 18th, 2023, Pentecost Sunday, with several changes in the standing up as well. The new Hungarian edition of the Roman Missal also includes the feasts of recently beatified and canonized persons. In the library of the Hungarian Catholic website, a work written by Ervin János Alácsi can be read without marking the date. The title of it is Problems of the Hungarian Translation of the Novus Ordo Missae. The military chaplain, who speaks several languages and studied in Austria, the United States, Germany, and Rome as well, was ordained a priest in 2009, promoted a lieutenant colonel on October 1st, 2020, and elected vicar general in 2021 by the Cardinal. In his study, with a scientific tone, he writes that the situation today is that most of the Hungarian parishes have not seen a Mass in Latin since the 1970s. When one reads his writing, it seems that he is the one who thought about 50 years after the publication of the official Hungarian translation to examine the difference between the original Latin and the Hungarian text of the Mass. Because he forgets to mention that a female theologian in her thesis addressed the difference between the two. Please don't get me wrong. I seek not glory, but truth. I find the unfair treatment of women in the Catholic Church outrageous. Ervin János Alácsi lists 9 differences in his thesis. The first 4 are exactly the same as what I marked in the Enigma Sacra. Of course, his comments are not the same. The next 5 are already different, as he examined the first Eucharistic prayer, the Roman canon. The interesting thing about his work is that it seems that he also did not notice the word immaculate missing from the Latin text in the Common Confession, which was removed from the confession by the committee that compiled the new order of the Mass. It is true that he mentions that he does not intend to write an exhaustive analysis. If a believer reads both works, he naturally thinks that the theologian plagiarized the academic work of the high-ranking priest, which is in the library of the Hungarian Catholic Church, currently without date, while writing her thesis. And what is the truth? The graduate student of theology of the Pázmány Péter Catholic University, who already had a degree as Protestant theologian pastor at that time, was the first to deal with the juxtaposition of the Latin text of the Novus Ordo Missae and the Hungarian translation in her thesis since the publication of the official Hungarian translation, and the leadership of the Hungarian Catholic Church tries to hide it and transfer the credit to a Catholic priest. In order to do this, he puts him even higher on the ladder. Dear Cardinal Peter Erdő, 5 things hurt me. The first is that you, an ecclesiastical lawyer, forget the truth and has entered the path of lies. The second is that although you are the head of the church, you behave like the state leaders and manipulate the people. The third is that being a priest, you do not live according to the golden rule. Whatever you want people to do to you, do to them. Matthew 7:12. The fourth is that being a member of Christ's church, you act as if you did not know the law of the Torah and does not keep the 10 Commandments. You hurt another person's honor, not openly, but covertly. The fifth is that you do not shy away from anything to reduce women to the background, make them inferior to men and priests in the church. However, the Lord has already ordained me as a priest, but I am going to tell it in the next video.